Good evening everyone, I'm Clark and welcome to an unusual Saturday night stream of Puka GT. We're diving back into Daily Race C again, Tokyo counterclockwise. Picked up a bit of pace since I was last online on Wednesday and I'm hoping I can convert that into a few podiums tonight. So we're already here, about to get started and we'll dive right in. So I had maybe about 20 minutes to do a couple of practice laps right before I started the stream, and I found a new best time. Now that being said, it was only by about 5/10, but I was getting close to the time quite regularly, whereas before that was a fluke time that I was unable to match for days. So feeling a bit more confident going in today. I should find myself with a bunch of kind of like top 3-ish kind of starts that I'm hoping I can build up a bit of consistency and convert into a few podiums as the night goes on. So we'll see how we get on. Oh, sorry, just a little bit of housekeeping before I start. Get our chat window open. Just make sure we're running live. Saves me screaming into the void, if you will. Okay, looks good. All right, I'll start this again. So how long do we have? 6 minutes. Should get at least 2 complete laps in here. Might spend a little extra just working on turn 1 as well. So change my approach to this one. I'm shifting up to 6th now, and then braking at the 50, down to 4, and then back to 5 at the apex. That looked decent. Definitely better than I was doing it before. Okay. And small lift. I feel that's the one corner I've yet to figure out. Tiny nudge on the inside there. Hopefully it won't affect us too much. Okay, 57 for a sector 1, that's not great. Need to be getting in the low 56s, high 55s for me to know I'm en route to a good lap. Okay, maybe I might keep it in first there for now. I'm just going to give my TV a bit more volume so I can hear the engine. Really have to short shift this Supra. That felt nicer. Now with this one, I'm still unsure about 4th versus 3rd. I'll go 3rd for now because it's a little safer. Again, 57. I think that was the exact same sector one time. Well, at least I'm consistent. Okay, we'll keep it in first here now. Probably 159. Yeah, 159.3. And I just didn't have the grip there. Try fourth here. That felt decent. Yeah, a lot faster. Just slower at the turn one and maybe a little slower at the docks. Okay, got some time back there at the hairpin. And we get the lap in just before the race starts. Nice. Third. Nice one. That's what I was hoping for. Okay, bit of a skill gap between the first two positions and the rest of us. So there's 3/10 between me and fourth, but almost a full second between me and first. Tarek has got some pace. Alright, let's see how we do now. I'm excited for this one. Been looking forward to diving back in since Wednesday. Okay, no names I recognize yet anyway, but the evening's young. So ahead of all else, I'm in the mood for some good battles today. Sorry about that, Danny. Gave you a little nudge. Give him a tiny bump there. See if we can build a gap between ourselves and fourth. Okay, need to watch out for the slipstream here. Oh, Turek has gone a bit deep. Okay, I'll go to third here. Nice. So we're in Danny's slip. We're most likely out of the slipstream range of fourth place, so this is a good start. Just need to be careful here to not cause an incident. I'll break at the 150. Ooh. Danny has gone for the early pit strategy. This Turek guy most likely has a lot more pace than us. So hopefully we can keep up with him. Build a bit of a gap still. I'm just guessing he has more pace based on his quali time being almost a second faster than ours. Yeah, he came out of that corner a bit faster. Oops. We're still in it. Need to go a little earlier here. Okay, he's pulling ahead here. We have to be careful. Okay, we got out of that corner faster than he did. Nice. We're not out of it yet. Such a crucial corner, that one. Nearly lost the rear there. Nice to hang on to it. Ugh. Really had to give a good bit to the brakes there. That has caused Turek to pull quite far ahead. I tell you, that corner is my kryptonite. Okay, we got a few tenths back there. Too much. Gave it too much there. And it messed up my line and needed the brakes a bit more. Seems to have cost us about half a second roughly. That could have gone way worse. Got a very nice gap to third though. It's maybe possibly too tight there. So we're still quite likely in net third here, but it's quite hard to tell. Oh, way too deep. Sorry, I'm not talking a huge amount. I'm kind of in high concentration mode here. Whew. Trying to be safe there. And they made things worse for myself. A risky attempt at that corner is fourth gear, a safe one is third. Okay, I'm going a bit deeper there than I want still. And our gap to third place has come down quite a bit. I got Danny GT crawl back up the table again. I'm fairly sure he is the net second place right now. He's potentially undercut to wreck as well. So I think time for a pit on this course is about 15 seconds. So if he catches us, we'll be letting him through. Tiny skim of the wall again there. Might just be the tires losing grip a little bit. Gotten maybe a little too used to how it feels in qualifying. Got Baz and Sheardy leaving the room there. Danny's catching up to us quite quickly. Setting fastest laps as well. At this rate, he'll be caught up to us in about a lap's time. Okay, he's in our slip here. Falling a bit behind us though. Alright, yeah, but Danny. Probably should have backed off a little bit there too, giving him more room so I didn't have to resort to the wall myself. But yeah, my money is on Danny winning the thing. Net position wise, I've no idea where I stand here, as I don't know when the people behind have pitted or not, and we still have to go. Won't be going until the last lap though, mind you. Oof, laps are slowing down quite a bit here. Oh, way too deep. Okay, so fourth place just went into the pit. It's 15 seconds between us and Danny 777, which is about the timing of a pit, so we'll have to push here. So I don't know when and if those people have pitted or not. Tires have held up quite nicely actually. So we can afford to push a little bit. Oh no. That's what I get for pushing. That might cost us a position now, if we're unlucky. Looks like we got away with it. The gap has actually increased to behind. Guess we're not the only ones feeling the pressure. What was that? I think that was somebody crashing on the highway above us. Ooh, this is going to be tight. If they've pit, this is going to be very, very tight. Just have to be flawless on the pit entry here as well. Okay. Don't worry, fuel. We are probably going to exit here at the exact same time as them. Yep, there they are. Oh, we get a position back. Oh, we just ruined the whole race for ourselves. Ah, sorry, Danny. That's my fault now. He didn't deserve that 3-second penalty. Ah, that's a shame. We cost Danny a position there, and we lost one ourselves with that faff. Oof, annoyingly, it probably just was going deep there at the docks on that last lap that cost us. Close race though. Say sorry to our boy Donny. Where is he? Oh, he left. Oh well. We'll save that replay. Okay, we'll keep the momentum up. Going to dive into some quality lap practice here. Should have time for at least one. I find that turn in particular handles the most differently mid-race compared to quali. Oh, there I am going too deep again. Oof. Full second off my usual pace. Got some warming up to do. Skimmed it. All right, let's see how we do this time. Okay. Nobody with monster times this time. That's good. Don't recognize any of the other names. Good banter in the chat. Ooh, a lot of orange pings. Okay, here we go. Same plan as always. Just try to build up a gap 2 hours behind. Okay, that went well for us. I'm gonna go a bit defensive into the hairpin here. Okay, I got a few people pitting. Ah, we've Midlife Motorsports Gamer. Good afternoon from Canada. Thanks for joining again, buddy. Good to see you. Hope you're having a good weekend. So far, so good, he says. Glad to hear it. Fairly busy one here myself, actually. But I have the evening free now to do this, which is nice. Yeah, third place is catching us a bit. Definitely have a bit more pace than us. Very nearly went into the wall hard there. Midlife Motorsports Gamer, I think I might be able to get in some races this evening as well. Ah, good man. Have you been in Daily Race B or C so far this week? Yeah, not too bad. First sector from us there, but we're not shaking third place anytime soon. Might need to go a bit defensive here on the hairpin. Okay, held on to it for now. Midlife Motorsports Gamer. I've been in C only so far. Yeah, me too so far this week anyway. My initial brake wasn't hard enough there. Okay, go a bit defensive into this one as well. It's tight. He's closing in on us here now. He's about a tenth closer than he was at this stage a lap ago. It's definitely close enough for a move here, so we'll go defensive again. I don't feel I lose a huge amount of time when I do, so... Oh! Oh, I think I heard him in the wall as well. Nah, he's managed to get into second. Ah, that was silly. Our podium will have to wait. First corner and the last one are the hardest to consistently get right for me. Yeah, me too, particularly the first one. I find I always nail it in quali, but it's just the extra weight of the car with the fuel in the tank. Just makes getting in tight in that corner that little bit harder. Lot of race yet, yep. Yeah, we'll see what we can make back here. Important thing is to not get flustered. I'm not sure if you caught the other race, but if anything, I took it maybe a little bit too easy. I did the last lap pit strategy, so I didn't really know my net position until the last lap, but I've been in third fairly consistently the whole race, but then unfortunately dropped down to sixth. But it was a much faster group last time. What is up with everyone's ping in the red? Tiny skim there, but much better feeling overall. You've been sticking with the pit on the first lap strategy. Yeah, I qualified in second there. I really do think it's the better to leave it later when you're further up the grid. Because if you come out and you're into traffic, you're in trouble. Though it might make for some more interesting racing though. A lot of races where you start near the front are like this, just kind of empty roads until the end. Ugh. Inner tip. I haven't been able to start at the front of the grid, usually in the middle. Yeah, in which case, absolutely first lap pit. The C lobbies here, I find myself consistently enough starting in the top 3. Jeez, although in the last race, the pole sitter, their quali time was almost a full second faster than mine. Haven't come across a quali time that good in a C lobby yet. Okay, 56.6, that's a decent time. That indicates to me that if I get the hairpin okay and don't mess up sector 3 too badly, I'll get it under 2 minutes at least. Maybe even better if I do this right. What lap are we on? Okay, heading into lap 8. $159.5, not terrible. Okay, starting to get the feel for that first corner again. What kind of quality time are you working with at the moment, Midlife Motorsport Gamer? Oof. Oh, way too deep. Let's see, the B lobbies that I am in, there are guys in the 156s and some even in the 155s. I'm not quite there yet. Yeah. And a chap, Wolfie Geordie, who was in the chat the other day, is in the 156s as well. Latest time is 1593, but I haven't done much quali in the last couple of days. Yeah. No, it took me a fair bit of grinding to get down into the low 158s. I struggle with that corner as well. It's such an important one to get right. Okay, lap 9. I find with that one, I hit it well 2 out of 3 times and then botch it the next 2. Yeah. Now when it does go right, it feels like magic, but I just haven't been able to find any consistency with it yet. I still haven't made my mind up about taking it in second or third yet either. Or sorry, third or fourth. I'll try fourth here actually. Clipped it on the inside. It's probably only worth taking in fourth if I had more speed going in there as well. Yeah, there's always the risk of understeer as well. IX9194 has dropped down to 6th behind us, so that's good news at least. Ooh. Tight as. IX has gone into the pits. Jeez, this race is flown by. Can't believe it's lap 11 already. Need to get tighter on that corner. I don't believe Insect ahead of us. In fact, I don't believe any of the leaders have pitted yet. I think we're all coming in now. Gonna be a busy pit lane. Burp. Thanks again for the chats, Midlife Motorsport Gamer. Really appreciate it. I have to forgive that burp as well. Wolfed a pizza right before I started racing. Nice homemade pizza, dough made from scratch. Oh no! That's a penalty. Heck. I'll get 3 seconds for that. Did I not? I think I got away with it. Not sure how. I thought if you crossed any of those yellow lines, you got a penalty. And sixth, yeah, not a bad result. 2 races, 2 sixth places so far tonight. Midlife Motorsports Gamer, at least you changed the tires. Lol, ha ha. Yeah, at least I did that. Put up a short of that during the week. Title, Complete Idiot. Well, I haven't had a single battle yet tonight. I'm just kind of racing on my own in space. Oh, the Manufacturers Cup is back. Let's see. Where's my C rank? About 75% of the way up. Managed to just keep getting consistent results tonight. Might find myself back up to B in time for tomorrow. Midlife Motorsports Gamer says, I find this race can really spread the field out. Yeah, particularly when there's like the optimal pit strategy is either first lap or last lap. It basically sets it into 2 groups just by default. But yeah, I've spent most of the last few races with either somebody 3 seconds ahead of me or 3 seconds behind me. Midlife Motorsports Gamer, are you doing the Manufacturers Cup races? You know, I hadn't even heard of them until last time. I've only been doing any of the competitive online multiplayer for about 3 months now. So it was when the first one, or sorry, when the one before Christmas came up, that was the first I'd seen of it. I don't actually know a huge amount about it. I've seen some of my favorite streamers cover it all right, but I don't know the mechanics of it or how it works. I think it's just everybody chooses a manufacturer, races under that manufacturer for the entirety of it, and it's like a collective amount of group points go towards almost like a league result for that manufacturer. Is that it? And then the top guys for each manufacturer kind of like compete at the end. But I haven't really looked into it. I might though. How about yourself? Have you tried any of them yet? Sorry, neck and colas here to stay awake at a fairly early morning. Yeah. Curious to see where I qualify here. Hoping I'm still gonna get a top 3. Find as well with a race as long as this, you really don't have time to work on your quality time in between races. At most you get 1 lap, but like when the races are long enough, sometimes you just need a quick bit of downtime like this. Third again. Who do we have? These, a lot of variety in the lobbies tonight. Not recognizing a lot of these names. Palms, I think, was in our first race, but aside from that, don't recognize anyone. What sort of quality times? Again, leader has almost a full second on us. And then we got a ton of drivers within striking distance of us. Not much in it. So you haven't chosen which manufacturer I'm going to go with. I really enjoy them. Nice. So you've done a few already then. Quite a bit longer than the dailies. Oh, interesting. Because until pretty much this week, I was racing exclusively in Daily Race B. So even this for me is requires a bit more stamina than I'm used to. Though that being said, before I started streaming a month ago, I never played this game for more than an hour or 2 at a time. So these like 4-hour long sessions, they're new to me. I'm starting to get used to them though. Alright, just need to focus here for the first lap or so. Oof. At least we got the bump out of it. I'm gonna take a defensive line here. Getting a nudge. Hold on to it. Okay, we're pulling away from him slightly. That's good news. Whoa. Oh no! I thought it was okay to check the chat. I wasn't. Well, welcome, Jordy. How are you? Oh, sorry, lads. Sorry, something has gone on with my steering input here. Amazing start. It's our 3rd race of the evening. We got 2 6th places so far, but I think this might be our first mulligan of a race. Life Motorsport Gamer. Longest race you can remember for Manufacturers Cup was over an hour. Yeah, ooh, that's an endurance. I did the single player spa lap that lasted an hour that time. But that's about the extent of it. Wolf Jordy Smith, there is no game sound. Oh geez, my mistake. I see that now. You know what? This race is actually just a complete write-off. I'm going to do something I normally never do, but I'm going to fix that in-game audio and work on some quality pace. Thanks for the heads up there, Jordy. I had no idea. There. I assume that is the game audio back. Midlife Motorsport Gamer. I know I wouldn't be able to check chat to do a race. I would end up in the barrier for sure. Yeah, I normally just wait for straights or parts that I'm comfortable with, and I thought, oh yeah, nice long section here. Forgot about the windiness of that tunnel. Still C rating. Yeah, I've only had 2 races so far this evening, and that's probably taken me down a peg. Well, it actually looks about the same. I'm roughly about, as you can see there at the top of the screen, about 75% up on C rating. So I reckon, previous race excluded it, I reckon I'll probably get up out of it today. I was consistently kind of like competing for podiums there. 2 6th place finishes just after 2 sloppy little incidents, but no, I'm feeling good about today. I feel like I'm racing with a bit more pace than I was last time. Yeah, okay, and the sound's back on now. Yeah, cheers, thanks for that. I had my daughter in here playing today. She was unplugging everything and plugging things back in again, playing with the webcam, so didn't realize I had to reset it. Thanks for tuning in again, Jordy. Just to let you know, Midlife Motorsports Gamer, last time Jordy from the chat joined the Discord, we ended up having a private lobby session the other night, and it was great. He's got some serious pace to him. It was like a coaching session for me practically, which is great. So by all means, get on that Discord if you want to join us next time. Chase Rano up number 1 now. Cool. I'm not sure if you saw that actually after I crashed there on the previous one. The steering input went off for me. It was straight ahead of me, but it was saying it was still like about like 40 degrees to the right. The car, yeah, car was broken. Not used to receiving that much mechanical damage, so wasn't accounting for that. Alright, let's try that again. We got the time. I was on the throttle just a smidge too early there. That was a pretty heavy impact in the tunnel. Had me facing the wrong way and all. Losing my feel for that one. So of anything I've worked on since we were last online the other day, Jordy, it's actually turn 1, and I had a really nice feel for it earlier today. It's following Tichney's lap guide again. I'm going up to 6th here. I'm braking at the 50 and I'm doing 100% brake for a second, then about 75% brake as I shift down to 4th. And that's, yeah, it's about as good as I get it. The line's tight. I just need a bit more apex speed. I'm about 10 kilometers slower than I should be to get the rotation. But definitely a lot faster at it than I was when we were last online. Okay, try 3rd here. Touch the inside. Really nice, just weird that I go in 6th gear. Yeah, it's every second person that I've seen who has a fast lap in this does 6th or 5th. There doesn't really seem to be a right or wrong for it. I'm finding maybe it's the engine braking, jumping down from 6th to 4th. I find that I get the rotation more easily. Too deep. Yeah, that was quite a bit better again. Nice lap, thanks. Do 6.2, not too bad. I just need to get a bit tighter there at the last turn. Oh, we're down in the 158s again. Didn't quite get the rotation there again. Jordy, some serious pace, thanks. Yeah, I had about an hour to kind of work on my lap time today. I'm definitely finding a bit more pace than I was when I was on with you. 55.8, that's promising. Potentially in the running here for a new fastest lap, we'll see. Ooh, we found time with the hairpin. This is looking good. Oh, I hope that doesn't cost me. Ah, so close to being under 158. New fastest lap though, I'm happy with that. No, there's the 10th we need. Slide there. Oh well. Very nice. Thanks, lads. Appreciate it. I'm hoping to get under 158 at least once before the week is out. Yes. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm gonna swap over to the race quality lobby right after this lap. Okay. Over we go. Let's take the replay of that. Okay. Okay. Still got a couple laps in. There you are, Jordy, at the top. 156.874. Jeez, that's a serious time, dude. Yeah, even I was surprised by that lap, he says. Always modest. Seriously rapid pace, yep. It is insane. Have you raced much since, Jordy? Have you gotten closer to an A lobby yet? I think you mentioned to me you were near the top of the B rank. Oh, you're in A. Nice. Did I misunderstand you last time, or have you just been recently promoted? Recently promoted. Congrats, man. Sure, you have left as A+ now. Yes, sir. Hopefully we get put in the same race here. I'm on my alt account, he says. Nice. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but maybe if you add me as a friend on your alt account, there'll be a higher chance. I really don't know if that has any bearing though. Oh, I'm appearing offline. Huh. Not sure where that went. Except you're on my phone. Nice one. What I will do as well is I will leave this lobby and go into a fresh one. Again, don't know if it makes a difference, but we'll see. Going to step away for a bit. Be back later. Okay. Thanks for joining again, Midlife Motorsports Gamer. Really appreciate the chat. Hope to see you later, dude. And if I don't, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Assume you're getting some practice laps in there, Jordy. That didn't work. Going in blind, good man. Love it. Starting from the back on hards. Ooh, nice. Are you planning a lap 1 pit, or are you just challenging yourself to overtake the field on hards? Let's see, are you there? Flow Racing, remember him from an earlier race. Different lobbies. Lap 1 pit for yourself. Yeah, not the same lobby. Unfortunate. Luke, welcome back, man. How you getting on? I think it's the first I've seen you since Christmas. Hope you had a good one, man. You mentioned you were in France. Sounds like a nice holiday. Are you racing tonight, Luke? Jordy in the chat as well, and he's racing with us in C as well, but he is a sheep, or a wolf in sheep's clothing. He's an A racer on his alt account right now, racing in C. Yeah, maybe next race, Jordy. All good, mate. Yeah, great to hear from you, dude. For yourself, Jordy, you'll notice Luke's username and their leaderboards as well goes under Grease Monkey. Yep, racing tonight. Nice one. Are you in Daily Ace B or C? What is going on? Don't know what happened to the leader there. You're in race C, Luke. Nice one. Don't know what happened to our race leader, Enos A there. He just dropped off the face of the planet down to 5th there. Ooh, feisty. Oh, we got it done. Nice. Up to 1st. I thought he might have been going into the pits there. He just went deep. I think he hit the wall there. Gives us a bit of breathing room. You see that a lot. Somebody loses a position, they get flustered, they make a mistake. I'm guilty of it myself more than once. But yeah, this is a bit of a dream start for us here. Sorry I'm a bit quiet here, lads, just really concentrating on this one. It's one of the better starts I've had all week. Got the fastest lap there too. See if anyone else takes it. Ooh, not great. Need to make up for that now. But not get flustered as well. Plenty of race left. Hope your own races are going well too, lads. Okay, I've lost my fastest lap. Need to be careful of that now. Need to ensure I maintain a strong position at the front, because you never know. It could end up being undercut, and I won't find out about it until the last lap. As far as I know right now, I'm net first. Spin worked in my favor there. Yeah, Mickey Monger is catching up on us. Okay, put in a nice sector 3 there. Got us a 10th or 2 back. Really need to start nailing this corner again though. I felt alright. decent first sector. See if we can convert it. And Inese is putting in some killer times back there. I'm guessing he's back up to net first place. Wasn't sure if he pitted or in lap 1 or not, but like he started giving up a lot of pace heading down that straight before the hairpin, and I wasn't sure why. Built up a few more tenths on Mickey Monger now. This is looking good. Just need to keep it up. We're about the halfway point now. I love how you can hear cars flying over your head as you go under there. Ooh, that was Dodge. Dodge City. Had a few people leave the room there. Monger right in our tail now. And we haven't escaped the slipstream. Okay. Looks like we're in for a battle here. I reckon the hairpin is where I've been losing this. But we'll take a bit of a defensive line into it here. And a bit too deep. To use sector 3 to our advantage here. Okay, you hit a wall. was lucky. Ooh, skin the hole. Okay, defensive line again. He's going to be neck and neck with us going into the hairpin here. I don't think he has more pace than us. I think we're just evenly matched and he has the slip. Which is why I'm choosing to be a bit defensive this late on in the race. Oh, he went into the pits. Okay, so now we just have to watch for the undercut. But yeah, I think it's going to come right down to the wire between me and him. Okay, I'm going to want better corners than that now. Interesting, Mickey Munger pit and came out in third. Which means I think we might be actually fighting for first place here now. Which is a bit of a surprise. I'm gonna say must have had some incidents because he was really putting in some fast lap times earlier. Okay, last full lap. We're pitting on lap 11. This is intense. Woo! Don't know what Spartan's deal is in number 2 there. I believe he is someone who hasn't pit yet, but I've no idea. Oh, really starting to feel the grip go. Tires have lasted quite well though, all things considered. Oh, Inertia has taken over from Mickey Monger. I'm guessing I'm going to come out in third here, but no idea. Let's see how we do. Is Spartan coming in? Spartan's coming in. It's on. Oh, we're right in first. 2-second gap, but they're catching us quick. We have to be perfect here. Oh, that might have cost me. Have we got it? We got it. Woo! That was intense. I really had no idea how that was going to shake out, and I think until very recently Mickey Monger was in contention for first place, but geez, I would have been happy coming out anything past third there. Inertia, I had seen early on, did have a lot more raw pace than me, put in the fastest lap of the race. But yeah, so happy with that win. That's one for the books. Been quite a while since I got an actual first place on stream as well, so woohoo! Thanks, Jordy. How'd you get on in your own race? Came in second. Nice job, dude. Okay. Oh. Monger is gone. Oof. That got my heart rate up. It got quite toasty in here during that. I'm gonna open a window or two. Jordy, you had so much traffic. Yeah, it can happen. I got really lucky in that race. I'll need to see the replay of it again because I'm not sure what happened, but it looked like the leader dropped back a couple of positions on purpose near the start of the race. And then the other chap just made a big mistake on the first hairpin, so I ended up in first place almost immediately. And then raced in silence for most of it. Had a bit of a chase from a chap called Mickey Monger for about 3 or 4 laps there. He went into pit. So I thought it was going to be me and him battling it for 3rd place based on the fact that the original race leader had set the fastest lap. But pleasantly surprised to come out of the pits and find myself in first still. Okay. Actually, how's our rating looking? It's funny, my losses and wins haven't moved the needle on my driver ranking too much today at all. How about yourself, Luke? Were you racing there? Were you racing from the back, Jordy? Isn't he? Good man. Racing from the back, still snag second. You're too good. I just noticed my up-to-date fastest lap time put me ahead of Damien there into second. No chance of beating yours, Jordy. As much as I'd like it. Oh wow, I'm starting further down the grid this time. Okay. Should be in for a more interesting race at least. We got Insect back. He gave us a good battle last time. Eventually beat your time. Yeah, just not this week. Yeah, not the same lobby again. This happened to myself and Luke in the chat a couple times. We did end up in the same lobby eventually, but it's just luck of the draw. I think it even depends what your actual DR point score is inside your rank, because I noticed that I've had a couple good results tonight and now I'm down 6th in the grid, grouped in with a bunch of C ranks that are much higher standard than the other C ranks. So I know it's your alt account and I'm not sure how far along you are with it, Jordy, but maybe if you're further down or further up, we're less likely to be grouped together. I suppose they have to keep it random, because if they keep just grouping friends in with each other, it's too much of an advantage for us, where we could just work together. Okay. Let's see if we can convert this into a podium. Unlikely, a bunch of much pacier drivers ahead of us, but looking forward to the challenge. Not the best start. Some mechanical damage on the back there. Thanks for the bump. Clearing. We'll take the inside line into this. The battle going on behind us there. Welcome back, Midlife Motorsports Gamer. They do some math to make sure you get the most competitive races. Yeah, I figured as much. Bit of contact there. See, I think it was Hendrickus has a 2-second penalty up ahead as well. There's their old buddy Insect. Ooh. I think only one went into the pits there ahead of us. Which would have us in net 6th. Ooh, nice. Let's work with Insect here. Going for a move here, but I just don't want to be behind him for this corner. Question for Jordy Smith there. What car is he using for the blistering pace? I know Jordy's in a race right now, so he can't answer you, but I know he is definitely in the same car as this, the Supra. When we were racing together the other night, he was trying out the Mercedes, and he described it as a houseboat compared to it. Ooh, this is a tight pack of cars going into Sector 3. Oof. Smooth as an otter in a tux. Whoa! Ooh, multi-car pileup. That was unfortunate. Not sure who deserved the penalty there, really. Oh, come on, we've had enough of a day. Important thing is to just not get flustered here. Try recover. Scrub the tires, something rotten there. Okay, I'm not confident they're all getting out of this hairpin alive. Ooh, one in the wall. Penalty to be served up ahead as well. There's the penalty. That arose out of the incident earlier. Okay, we got him here. Might have us on the inside. Okay, we might be clear of them. Just need to put in a few good sectors here now. Someone leaving the room there. Oh no. We went too wide, so did Paddy though. Jeez, intense race so far. More action in the first 5 laps than there has been in the rest of the races combined. Just need to keep the head cool. Sorry if I'm not looking at the chat. This is pulling a lot more of my attention than the previous races did. Got bees coming back at us here. I'm going to defend here actually, because I reckon I'm a bit faster in sector 3. Take the inside again. Just park it on the apex. No, 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 no. That happens to me too regularly, you know. Second time tonight anyway. Midlife Motorsport Racing is a great race. Yeah, thanks dude. Unfortunate for that spin out there. And I reckon I'll get a position or two back here now. Yeah, they're holding each other up. We had a good clear run at them. Okay, I reckon they're going to compromise each other a bit here, if we're lucky. Yellow flag. Who's that for? Ah, Aegis. Same chap who had that heavy penalty to serve earlier. Still lots of race left. Yeah, 2 right. See, the issue is I'm not even net in 9th place right now, I think. But if I could get a top 8 out of this somehow, that would be great. Sector 3 typically allows me to catch up a bit. Yeah, we got about half a second on them there. I just really need to nail this one. Struggling with it a bit so far this race. Too much. Normally I struggle with the rotation. Just rotated myself straight into the wall. Babas hot in our tail as well. Defensive line again, so really had the S's in Sector 3 down. Yeah, I was working on them a lot over Christmas as it was while doing the license test, so I got a good feel for them then. Okay, he's got more pace than us, so we'll work with him. Just going too deep into that hairpin. It's proved there. Oh, we got a position or two here now. I'm going for it. Oh, come on now. Elbows out. I left him enough room. That wasn't on. Ah, what are you at? It's a race of many an elbow. He's saying sorry with the blink lights there. That's fair enough. Thanks for the bump. Sound, Babas. Taking the inside though. Oh no! He crashed! Does he not use the radar? I'm guessing not, no. He might not have seen me on his inside there. He should have though, because I was clearly ahead of him going around. Like I would have been in his field of view for a while there. He seems to struggle with this turn one though, so if I get it right again here now, we might at least catch up to him a bit. Nah, if anything, he took it faster than us there. Oh well. I actually find that turn just gone there, the easiest one on the course to perform an overtake on. And definitely have the feel for kind of like a slightly later braking zone there. Feel bad for Babas. You see, he's got the fastest lap there. He wiped himself out there trying to help us along. Oh, too tight. Oh no. Ah, that was the last thing I needed. Ooh, very nearly lost the rear there. Ah, that's more what I want there. Well, it's our last full lap. I have no idea if Hendricus or Bees have pit yet. So I actually have no idea what our net position is here. If I was to guess, probably 10th. We'll find out soon enough. Need to keep an eye on what Hendricus and Bees do here now with the pit coming up. No! What happened? Ah, race round. Yeah. Messed up the tires indeed. Although they have about as much life as they normally have going in there. I mightn't have given it a 100% brake. Oh, jeez. Just getting tired now. Yeah, I'm not paying attention. Oh, you going ahead? Whew. No, you had to pit for the hard and put the medium back on. Oh no, you messed up the tires. Midlife Motorsport, yeah, I think we use this bit. Yeah, I lost a little track there. I think we would have had 10th if it wasn't for the mess up going into the pit there. That's a shame. It's such a such a sad ending to what was actually probably my most enjoyable race of tonight. It was really exciting. I got a bit tired there that last lap and I just lost concentration. That's all that was. Andre, hey, Insect! Thanks for joining the chat, man. I think that was our second race tonight. You got some serious pace, dude. I was trying to work with you there for a while until that big incident on lap 2. And we've Al Movie Noob. Hey, from Scotland, I was Bees. Ah, good stuff. Oh yeah, I see you there in the chat as well. Yeah, great race, man. Had some fun back and forth with you there. See, do we have time to see the replay of that lap 1 incident for the next race? Are we doing 26? Yeah, we do. I was saying it was unfortunate. I made, in particular, I made a couple of big mistakes there in the last lap that cost me a position or two, but I think that was my favorite race of the night. It was good. Sure was. Thanks for joining the chat, lads. Really appreciate it. I'm a new channel, so the more kind of viewers and engaged commenters like yourself I get, the better. Makes it all the more enjoyable too. So let's see. I'm trying to remember where that happened. I think it was midway through lap 1. I think a few cars were taken out at once. So I was up in 5th, 4th. There you were ahead of me, Insect. I remember we were chasing this dude. And I know Egg01ST ended up with some sort of penalty as well. Ah, so Juicy bumped into me, that was it. I tell you, you did well to get away clean from that one, Insect. Let's see it again. Yeah, Juicy just lost control and he didn't ghost and took a few of us out. It's unfortunate for, what's his name? Let's see why he got a penalty out of this. Did he get a penalty for that? Ah, that's not right. He was a victim of it. Ah, subbed. Thanks a lot, man. Really appreciate it. Good to have a Scot join our group. I'm Irish myself. By all means, lads, as well, I have links to my Discord and my PSN ID down below, so either add me on PlayStation Network or join the Discord. We're all still new. I think there's only 3 or 4 of us in there, but it just lets me keep in contact with you, organize kind of private lobbies, that sort of thing. And if you want to add me on PSN, one thing that I really like having is everybody's leaderboard during the week, so I can see who's posting kind of what times, get a bit of competition brewing between us. Luke back with us. Hey mate, just had my first win. Ah, nice one, man. Congrats. Alright, Al. Enjoyed it. I'll keep watching, maybe see you on track. Yeah, hope to see you again, dude. Yeah, congrats again. Where did you start in the grid, Luke? Okay, here we are back up in third ourselves. Our old pal Babas down there. Shadow Mender, which one of you is that? There, just get accepted you there. Midlife Motorsports Gaming, that's you. Ah, great, good stuff. Okay, for those of you jumping back into a race, best of luck. See us on the other side. Ooh, fair bit of pace happening there behind us. Ooh. I'll give a second. I like the inside here, so I'll take it. It's giving the leader a good gap ahead of us as we're battling. It's all civil so far, at least. Ooh, bit of contact behind us there. Alright, hopefully I can build up a tiny gap here. No joy, but we're getting a bump. Thanks for that, Strebus. It's always smarter to work together at this stage in the race. Slip behind us a bit there, but he's still on our slipstream at least. Oh, he slipped down to 4th. Okay. That guy behind us is the person who was all over us lap 1. He's got a fair bit of pace, so if he catches us, I might just let him past. Didn't pit, fell down to 5th there, whatever happened to him. Oh no, it's him in 3rd. We touched the wall. Oh, we touched another. Oh no. Really had to lift hard there just to not hit the wall again. That's why those lads ahead are pulling away a bit. Nice battle going on ahead. Must have been some wall contact there. Ah, didn't quite get it done. Close. No cigar. Nope. You'll notice I hung back from a bit before we went in there, and that's exactly why. Someone bounces off a wall and into you there, it can end your race. Unfortunately, it's allowed the other person to catch up on us a bit. Whoa, 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 whoa! Sorry, Sonic, he was way earlier on the brakes there than I expected. I think I might be able to outbrake him here. Nope. Good job, man. Okay, we're in a slip. I might actually go for a move here because I don't like being behind people going into those S's. If it gives me an opportunity for the inside, I'll take it. Ah, but I went a bit too deep. Oh well. No, that's backfired. Two laps in a row, I've had to compromise my favorite sector now. Oof, don't like this. I'm gonna lift a bit. Do not want to be going 3 wide into that corner. Oh, penalty. A bit of netcode going on up ahead as well. That's Rebus catching us behind as well now. These battles are fun, but they've been kind of killing our lap time a bit. Did well to hold on to that. Guessing he's on controller to be able to maneuver the car like that. Cannot tell what's going on with all that jumping around on the track. I had to hold back there, I didn't know where they were heading. But I'll just brake a bit later. Ah, whoa! Almost got pit maneuvered there. I'm not giving that back, he went into me. 3 wide again. Oh, I'm sorry. Nowhere to go. That was deserved. Of course, the lad who went into me doesn't get a penalty. Now it's Babas, fastest racer on the grid, who's starting from the back. Maybe I can catch a toe. Particularly laggy race, this one. It's a little hard to guess where the cars are going. A lot of hopping around the track going on. Oop, sorry, Babas. I was trying to move behind him for the slip. Easy. I know. Sure, why would he give that back? Oh no. So deep there, I was practically in the pits. The last full lap. Okay. Ooh, sorry about the lack of chat, lads. I'm starting to feel a bit tired. Right, need to be a bit more careful this time on the pit entry. Oof, P13. Oh no! I got greedy. I saw him skid. How we love to end a good race. Just reverse it in. Jordy, won mine. Ah, congrats, dude. I did too, in spirit. It was a tough all race, that. I'll need to look back through the replay of it. The start of it was very twitchy. It was in a lot of traffic and there was a lot of cars kind of warping around the track. It was very, very scary and difficult to know where anybody actually was. But yeah, I'm just feeling a bit tired, making a few mistakes. I've got one more race left of me tonight though, lads. But then I think I'm going to call it quits after that one. It was a fairly aggro race as well. A lot of elbows out. How about yourself, Luke? Oh, I don't believe he's in the chat anymore. Might see him later on. But yeah, Jordy, I'm just gonna do this one last race here. And I'll chat to you after if you're still about. But I'm going to call it quits with the racing for the rest of the night. Had an early start this morning and a big run and then hanging out with the kids, and I'm definitely feeling the tiredness a bit more tonight than I usually do. Practice turn one while we're at it, sure. Yeah, with that 156.874 again. You'll be on, yeah, since you can't watch the stream tomorrow because of work. Yeah, cool. I have some bad news actually. Tomorrow will probably be my last stream for 2 weeks. I opened up my MacBook yesterday morning and it's got a big line of dead pixels down the center of the screen, so I need to send it in for repair now. And without it, I won't be able to stream, so I need to wait the 2 weeks for it to be repaired and come back to me. But I'll be on for some private lobby races again, a bit more, now that I won't be able to stream for a while. Yeah, no, I was so annoyed about it. It just happened overnight. I switched it off, it was working fine, left it on my desk, opened it up the next morning, big line of dead pixels. It's exactly over 2 years old as well, so I'm a little limited in terms of what's covered by warranty, but assuming the techs say it's a manufacturer's fault, they'll still replace the screen for me free of charge, so fingers crossed. I need to change what I'm doing at this hairpin. I'm definitely losing time on it still. Coasted too much there. Oh, my first pole position of the evening. I suppose after 2 underperformances, I've been probably knocked down the C rank a tiny bit. Let's see if we can convert this, finish on a high for the evening. Cerebus, I remember. He's quite fast. Don't recognize many of the others. Let's have a clean race, I hear you, buddy. Got this, dude. Just drive your lines. Yeah. Take it, lemon squeezy. Best luck in your one too, dude. Welcome back, Midlife Motorsports Gamer. This other lap guide that I watched said to brake after the 150 board and then turn in after the 50 to try and get a late apex by the lamppost. That's for the hairpin, I take it. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna try that. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I do think I'm kind of hitting that apex too early and then running out of space to turn the car around. Take a defensive line here. Whoa. Okay, that was aggressive on many fronts. Fair move from Antoinette though. Bit of a slip train going on here. Oh, come on. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Not much I could do about that, to be honest. Oh, it's just chaos. I hate when it's congested in Sector 3 there. Some contact there for sure. Yeah, no, somebody essentially pitted me. I need to see the replay after. It might have looked like a spin out, but no, I was off the gas. Somebody just went into my rear right. Oh, I think we've got a position here. I wasn't accounting for the pace of the slipstream. Oh. Sounds like somebody died behind us. Some nice clean air now. Sorry, I see somebody new joining the chat there. Thanks for joining. I'll have a read of your message when I hit it straight. Oh, yellow flag. Nice, clawing back some positions here. There's someone else who got compromised. Hey, I was no car, other Irishman myself. Yeah, I remember you from the last race. The blue Supra. Sorry, I'll have you full read of your message now in a second. Reading the chat and racing simultaneously is not a skill I've fully acquired yet, as I'm quite new to this streaming business. There's Antoinette, the person who took P1 off us earlier. Nice little accidental bump draft for us there. So let's see, your blue Super who started in pole and won the other race. I noticed you finished P16 in the end. Yes, I absolutely did. I had a couple of incidents at the start of the race that knocked me down a few positions, then found myself caught in traffic, and then towards the end I just started feeling quite tired and made a couple of silly mistakes that just cemented what was my worst race of the night for me. More than anything else in the last race too, I was in traffic, but there was also a lot of people who were pinging badly and were warping around the track a bit and made it quite intimidating to be driving behind them when I wasn't 100% sure where they actually were on the track. At least earlier on in the race anyway. Dropping a bit too much speed there. Nice line though, but about 15 kilometers slower than I should be. Sorry about my lack of engagement in the chat here, lads. I'm extra tired right now. I'm trying to focus and, as you can see, struggling with it. Thanks for that, yeah. They gave the position back. Fair play. And sent a sorry message. Ah, that's nice. Partially my own fault for going so wide and re-entering. Yeah, racing a bit like a zombie at the moment. Hopefully we'll make it out of C tier soon. Yeah, I hear you. I started the week in B tier but slipped down quite quickly. I think I only lasted about 4 races-ish. But yeah, no, I'm just not ready for that tier yet. I end up there a good bit because I tend to qualify okay and I win races sometimes when I've clean air, but just my race pace really isn't there, as you can see. Particularly at B rank. I've entered it 3 times now and been swiftly demoted each time. This is my first ever week really focusing on daily race C instead of B though. So it's been a little bit of a steeper learning curve. Just dealing with tyre wear properly for the first time. Pit strategy and the like. How are we doing? Have I ever tried playing online in VR? That how I noticed myself winning races recently. Yeah, I actually, when I first started playing online, I was playing with VR. Mixed results with it, to be honest. I liked it overall, and I was in D rank at the time, and I won a few races. But particularly as I started to try and get more competitive and was following lap guides online, just the fact that most of them were in this bumper view, it kind of encouraged me to go over. And with VR, I really dislike the HUD not having the intervals of who's behind me and who's not. It always kind of bugged me a bit, not really knowing where I stood in the race until somebody was right on my tail. You do have the map, but it doesn't really give a clear picture of if someone's catching you or not, and typically speaking, I'm watching that stuff like a hawk while I'm racing. I do like VR a lot though. I play the odd bit of single player in VR. Even made my first kind of content length video last week about how much I liked the Yas Marina F1 weekly challenge in VR the other week. It was great. Oh, I saw the braking marker way too late because I was behind him. This guy is spicy. Oh, it's annoying. I have more pace than him, but I just couldn't get the move done in time for Sector 3 there and had to avoid it and crashed. How often do I stream? I'm actually new to it, so I don't have a huge... Oh, jeez, I don't have a massive timetable worked out yet, but I'm planning on doing it every Wednesday, Friday, and Sunday soon enough. But as I was saying earlier, unfortunately, I'll be streaming tomorrow, but that will be my last stream for 2 weeks, because I need to send my laptop in to get repaired. But once that's back, I'll be planning on Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays each week, from about 8 until 12 PM Irish time, or 8 until 12 AM Irish time, I guess. But yeah, thanks. It'd be great if you could join in. I'm a new channel and I really appreciate all the input and messages in the chats and views. It's great. Some of the other lads in the chat with you there have are return lads who I think first came across yesterday, and then Luke, I believe, joined before Christmas. Feel free to add me on PSN as well, so if we're ever organising a private lobby or whatever, you can join in. There's also a link to the Discord down in the chat too, so if you're interested to know when I'll be streaming next, I'll be posting in there anyway. Oof! Was that a botched hairpin, or was he attempting to go into the pit? This is a wacky race. Geez, lap 10 already. Kind of all over the place. Yeah, he really was. I think this is him again here now. I've never seen an impact like that before, the pit entry. Yeah. We'll take a look at the replay on that one after this. Okay, here's Israms again. I want this position off him. I'm feeling tired and desperate. Keeping it clean, but tired and desperate. I'm coming for you. There he is off the wall again. Like he didn't even have to go to corner ourselves there, but here we are catching him yet again. I really don't want to be stuck behind this guy going into Sector 3 again. What can I do? Ah, he got me. Oh no, just that little nudge was enough. Oh, I was not expecting to lose that many. It's my own fault for engaging. Just did not want to be stuck behind him in this sector again. Take care, Midlife Motorsport Gamer. Thanks for joining again. Hope you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Oh, come on, dude. Getting tired and cranky now. Ugh, net position wise, I don't think this is looking good for us. Remember, it's all about consistency in these races and competent drivers who don't rear-end you for no reason. Ah, yeah, no, I'm here of my own making, ultimately. I'm not sure what my net position would have been, but I'd definitely be a few positions higher if I hadn't tried to engage that guy 2 laps ago. I always struggle coming onto the cold hards there. The amount of times I've done that in the last lap. Oof. 12th. Ah. Yeah, that'll do it. Is Antoinette still in the lobby? No. Ah. Well, appreciate them giving the place back that time. Alright, I just want to take a look at that fabulous pit entry that happened for someone midway through that race, and then I will probably call it a night. I really don't know if they were going for the pit or if they just went too deep in the hairpin. Let's see here now. I think it was around lap 7 or 8, I think. Okay, not there. It's probably my highlight of the night. Not that one. Yeah, it was here. Oh no! Oh, he lifted the car up and everything. Oh dear. Let's see that from his perspective. What happened? He's battling with our old pal Isram. Look at that. Isram's swerving across the knock-him. Nobody's fault but his own. I love the lift. Hey, you see that, like, Jordy? Yeah. How'd you get on in your own race, man? Let me guess, you won. Got third. Okay. Still, nice. Another podium for you. Oh, mixed results evening. Got my first win in a while. Got, I think, 3 top 5 finishes, but Yeah, a lot of bum results. I definitely find it harder with the weekend streams just because my days are a bit longer on Saturday and Sunday. Definitely feel the tiredness kind of setting in there towards the end of it. Much traffic again for you, Jordy, yeah? And AWASFC. Remember, it's all about consistency, yeah. Okay, lads, I'm going to have to call it there for a night. Have an early start again tomorrow. But I'll be back on streaming again tomorrow night. But as I mentioned earlier, it'll be my last stream for 2 weeks. But by all means, add me on PSN or join the Discord. Links in the description. And we'll be in touch during the next 2 weeks, and we'll organise some private lobbies, and Geordie will give us another crash course on how to drive a car properly again, because that was great last time, dude. And let me just get my camera sorted here. Cool. All right, so that's all we have time for. I'm Clark. Thanks again for watching Puka GT. And I see Luke in the chat there saying bye. See you tomorrow. Yeah, I hope so, dude. That would be great. Okay, lads. Thanks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you again.